It looks like Shedeur came through your last couple of practices. Okay, will he be your number 2?
He will be the number 2, yes.
So it's finally official. Shedeur Sanders has been named quarterback. And yes, Kevin Stefanski himself announced it. But once again, he shocked every Browns fan by refusing to say Shedeur's name during the press conference. Why is Stefanski so scared to say it? Does he feel threatened by Shedeur's rise? Is he afraid the rookie could take over faster than expected? Or is this some quiet power move inside the locker room? Why can't he just give credit where it's due? Is it pride, insecurity, or both? And how long will Browns fans stay silent about this constant disrespect? Stefanski finally confirmed Shedeur will be the backup, but that's all he said. No praise, no respect, not even his name mentioned until reporters forced it out of him. His short, cold answer made it sound like he was forced to admit it. Fans noticed the same stubborn attitude that's been holding this team back for years. Stefanski still acts like he's running a secret club, too afraid to admit when someone outshines his system. Remember, Mike Vrabel once called him a gimmick coach. And honestly, where's the lie? Every season, it's the same story. Bad play calling, no energy, and a coach who looks lost when things fall apart. And now, instead of lifting up a young quarterback fighting through all the noise, Stefanski treats Shedeur like a name he can't even say. Under his leadership, the Browns have looked lifeless. Remember that awful loss against the Patriots? The team looked lost, unprepared, and hopeless, and Stefanski had no answers. Then came the Shedeur injury drama. First silence, then half-truths, then confusing statements. It's like he wanted to control the story and keep fans in the dark. But fans see what's going on. They see how Shedeur is treated, how his progress is ignored, and how Stefanski pretends it's all fine when it clearly isn't. People are now asking what no one inside the Browns organization wants to say. Is Stefanski afraid of Shedeur's talent? Does he know that once Shedeur gets his shot, his so-called coaching genius will be exposed as overrated? Why can't he just give the kid credit instead of hiding behind his system? Is this about control or ego? Because right now, it feels personal. And Browns fans want answers. How long will this man's pride block progress? Fans are angry, and who can blame them? Everywhere you look, fans are asking the same thing. Why does Stefanski act so uncomfortable even saying Shedeur's name? It's like the word Sanders burns his tongue. Reporters like Mary Kay mention Shedeur, and Stefanski freezes up. That pause before saying he'll be the number 2 says it all. Fans call it weird, disrespectful, and unprofessional. No other coach in the NFL acts like this for so long. He dodges questions about Shedeur as if giving him credit might expose something. Fans are tired of seeing him treat a hard-working young player like he doesn't exist. Now, Shedeur, the high-profile 5th-round pick, will officially back up rookie Dillon Gabriel this Sunday at MetLife Stadium. Reports even say Shedeur could see action if Gabriel struggles, which wouldn't be surprising. Gabriel's been shaky all year, completing less than 60% of his passes with only 5 touchdowns in 4 games. Stefanski has also given up play-calling duties to offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. With a struggling quarterback and a new play caller, fans wonder if this bye-week reset will fix anything, or if it's just more excuses. Gabriel hasn't shown enough to keep the job. Meanwhile, Shedeur is ready, hungry, and waiting for his chance, while Stefanski pretends not to notice. If Cleveland really wants to turn things around, they need to stop protecting Gabriel and let Shedeur play.
Looking forward to what Tommy's going to bring to the table with this game.
Yeah, we've worked all week, Mary Kay, to make sure that putting a game plan together where our guys can go execute at a high level and play fast and those type of things. So Tommy's done a nice job throughout this week. Like I've told you guys before that he's done this, hasn't done the NFL, but there's not much of a difference other than pressing a button. So he's more than capable. I think he understands this team, these players, and it also knows this, and our team knows this. It's not about one person. We all have to do our job on Sunday.
Stefanski keeps talking in circles, saying a lot but meaning nothing. Every time he's asked something simple, he hides behind empty phrases like execution and doing our job. Fans have been hearing the same speech for years while the offense keeps falling apart. Now, he's trying to convince everyone that Tommy, a coach with 0 NFL play-calling experience, will somehow fix it all. Stefanski even said the difference between college and the NFL is just pressing a button. Seriously? That shows why this team keeps failing. He talks like coaching in the NFL is easy, but every Sunday, the Browns look lost. The offense is still predictable, lifeless, and full of short passes that go nowhere. There's no urgency, no accountability, just another week of pretending everything's fine. And honestly, Tommy won't save this offense. Stefanski said the same things about past play callers, and that always ended badly. The real problem isn't who's calling plays, it's the broken system itself. You can change play callers all you want, but if Stefanski keeps running the same playbook, nothing will change. The offense still can't score or finish drives. How long can fans listen to this man act like he's above the problem when he is the problem? Throwing another inexperienced coach into the mix won't magically fix things. Fans have seen this before. It always ends the same way. Another wasted game, another wasted season, and another press conference full of excuses.
And you call Tommy a football savant, but didn't really praise his football knowledge. And, even him calling plays at 27, like, could you imagine calling plays at 27 for executed? What does that make you say about him?
Yeah, part of the reason first I got to know Tommy was he came out here when he was at Notre Dame, and we just spent a day together talking ball, and gosh, we talked about all sorts of football and scheme and those type of things. And so he's somebody that's grown up around this game with his dad. Obviously played the game at a high level, and collegiately has had really great experiences in his coaching stops already. So I just think we're all a product of our environments, obviously, but I think the environments that he's been in have set him up really well.
Stefanski sounds more like a salesman than a head coach. Instead of focusing on results, he keeps hyping up Tommy like he's some miracle worker. Every time he talks, he brings up Notre Dame or Tommy's football background. But fans don't care about that. They want wins. They want an offense that moves the ball and scores points, not stories about who someone's dad is or what school they came from. Stefanski uses these background stories to cover his own failures. He praises everyone around him while ignoring that he's the one who ruined the offense. That's not leadership, that's damage control. Fans are tired of hearing about potential and process. They want results. The scoreboard shows the truth every Sunday, and it's not good.
I asked Tommy yesterday about when he knew or when you know as an up-and-coming play caller, when you're ready for that role.
Yeah.
He couldn't give the coaching perspective on when you make that decision to give somebody that job. What can you say about being ready from your personal experience, and then also when you know a coach is ready?
Yeah, I think it's the classic you don't know until you're out there, and truly, again, I think it's certainly it's a science, it's an art form, it's all those things, but we have a ton of coaches that are capable of doing this and have done it. Coach O'Shea's called plays before, Bill Musgrave's called plays before, so that's the nice part where we as coaches can lean on the people that have done it before us. But if you've played Madden, you've called plays.
Once again, Stefanski gives a lazy, careless answer, turning a serious question about play calling into a joke about playing Madden. That's not funny. It's disrespectful. He treats play calling like it's a video game instead of the job that decides wins and losses. That's exactly why the Browns' offense keeps failing. He acts like experience doesn't matter and throws random names like O'Shea and Musgrave around as if that proves something. None of them fixed the offense before, and Tommy won't either. Stefanski keeps talking about art and science, but his playbook looks stuck in 2019. He doesn't sound like a leader. He sounds lost. And while he jokes around, Shedeur sits on the sidelines, watching the same broken system repeat itself. How can Stefanski trust a rookie coach to call plays, but not trust his own rookie quarterback, who's proven his work ethic and talent? It makes no sense. Fans have every right to question his judgment. Does Stefanski even want the offense to get better, or is he just protecting his ego? Because at this point, everyone can see it. Shedeur Sanders deserves a real shot to lead this team, not to sit behind failed experiments.
The idea that he will call them from above with their vantage point up there.
Yeah, I've never called it from up top. I've been in the booth before as a coach. It is a great vantage point. It's very strange sometimes how sterile it is, and you don't hear the crowd as much and that type of thing. But it can. People have done it both ways. Mary Kay, I was with Norv for those years. Norv was up in the booth always calling it, so except I guess when he was, on the sideline as a head coach. But guys have different feel for where they want to be, but it's most important in what the play caller is comfortable with.
Another meaning, they care about touchdowns, wins, and progress. Stefanski sounds more like someone trying to justify chaos than fix it. He talks about vantage points, while the offense looks completely lost every week. Instead of solving the real issues, bad play calling. No creativity, no rhythm. He gives robotic answers that don't change anything. Meanwhile, Shedeur still sits on the bench, watching the same broken system. Why not give him a real chance? Why keep wasting time protecting people who clearly can't get it done? Fans aren't blind. They see how stale this offense has become. Stefanski's answers keep proving why fans are losing patience. He talks about everything except what truly matters, getting Shedeur on the field. The Browns need action, not speeches. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Browns updates. Do you think Stefanski is purposely holding Shedeur back? Or is he just afraid to face the truth?